All right. How about now? Can everybody see or hear me? There we are. Okay. I There is something that has not been working today, so I don't know what's going on. um, let me try the wise owl thing again real quick. Like, I'll tell you what, instead of I'm sorry to the 14 of you who were there, man. I feel like I've been talking and nobody's been seeing anything. I hit live, but it would not go out. So I don't know what was going on. I ended up doing a full reboot. So, tell you what, guys, on this piece, well, it won't show very well. On this piece of cardboard, I'm going to write a number between 1 and 50, closest to the number without going over will win. First number, if there's a duplicate, will be the first one in. So wait till I say go. I'm going to pick a number. Wait, well, go ahead and go then. I'll take those that are ahead of the go. So we're just going to try to get through this. Okay, it's picking things up now. What I wasn't seeing was the number. None of the Streamlab links were working, and just ignore that. Giveaway has been canceled. We're doing it a different way to save time. Man, I really apologize, everybody. That was a weird start. No intro, no nothing. Here, while you're putting that in, let me give you a little something then.
Say my name.
CopperOwl.
You're
doggone
right.
I think my computer was treating me a little bit like this.
www.creedthoughts.gov.www/creedthoughts. Check it out.
Last year, Creed asked me how to set up a blog. Wanting to protect the world from being exposed to Creed's brain, I opened up a Word document on his computer and put an address at the top. I've read some of it. Even for the internet, it's pretty shocking.
That's kind of where I was with this whole thing when we got started. So, all right. Hello, Chew, Lindsay, Elizabeth, Dan, coining around, Colonels. Yesterday, today, welcome back. Lisa D, Coin Junkie, Elizabeth Flood, David Carlisle, Chew, Paula Abrams. Hey, good to see so many people here. Now we're getting it. Now we're back on track, kind of. So it was 1 to 50, Paula. And Sam's here. Good thing Sam's here because he's got our first box of the day. We do have 50 rolls that are still available. So if you're interested, please let me know. We lost a sub from last week. I'm not sure how or why, but YouTube and the algorithm, they do funny things. But hey, at least we're up over 1,900. We're 87 away from 2,000. Looking forward to doing that. Might have to figure out how I'm going to get to the Tulsa Coin Show to see if we can find some goodies for you guys to celebrate that 2,000. That would be fun. So that being said, let's go ahead and call the guess game here. So we're going to say stop. Okay, so I'm going to go back through, see what the guesses were, just so you guys can see. The number was 27. It's written backwards. Or my screen is, or my camera is mirrored. So it's 27 was the guess, or was the number. So let's see. Closest without going over, there's 24 by Coin Silver. There's 27 by David Carlisle. So David Carlisle, you're going to be the wise owl today. He's the number one fan. David Carlisle. I think he's wanted to guess how many silvers for a while now. Hey, this is Fervid's long name test. Hey, well, thank you, Fervid's long name test. I did not catch that. You might be glitching again. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I was glitching here 10 minutes ago. So, David Carlisle, if you haven't already, let me know how many silvers you think we'll find in 100 rolls. So that's going to be right over here. Yeah, we saw that. Hey, congratulations on a great stream yesterday, Fervids. That was good. I'm checking you out a little bit more. You got a lot of good stuff going on over there. So David guesses 2, which will put him in the 1 to 5 range, and a war nickel is his potential prize. If we don't get within the 1 to 5 range, we will get you a Indian head cent as a consolation prize. If we hit within 1 to 5, you'll get a war nickel. If we hit 2 exactly, you'll get 2 war nickels. So yeah, no, I'd love to talk with you and find out how you did all that kind of stuff. That's it's definitely got some polished feel to it. So that's really cool. Okay, guys, 50 rolls still are available. We have Sam CB1 who's going to kick us off with his rolls today. He got 50 rolls. Just make sure that he's in there. So there's the 50 rolls. All right, giveaways. Let me get David Carlisle on there. He will be 1 to 5 with a guess of 2 in a war nickel. If we're going to miss that range, then I hope we miss it high. That would be awesome. Okay. We've got that in there. We will do likes giveaways at 50 and 100, maybe 150 if it's a great day. But until then, reminder, we will have a silent giveaway. That could come up at any time. It's more of a, I don't know. It's more of a, if you're paying attention, you get a chance to win. If you're not, you may miss your chance to win. Almost guessed 27.5. Oh, really? That would have been really strange to hit it right on the nose then. So, all right, guys, I'm going to grab box B2, which is what Sam wants to kick things off with. If you're interested in rolls or you want to get in on our EOS end of stream giveaway, there you go. That's a good plan. There's a link pinned probably at the bottom of your chat. It could be at the top. I don't know. I need to get off of top chat so I can see everybody. All right, that's better. Michael Rose, welcome in. Vincent Caparino, welcome in. Going in around. And let's see. Dutch Murphy, hello, welcome in. So you can get on those. The first link is going to be the EOS comment video. Just leave a brief comment there. Positive comment would always be great. That'll get you in for a chance to win the EOS at the end of our stream. And then All right, getting a gold coin for some jewels. Thank you, Lisa D. Yay, man, it passed 20,000 owls. That's a lot of owls. The second link in that pinned message will get you to our spreadsheet, give you a layout of, the buying tiers, what it costs, what you get for those tiers, and so on and so forth, and just policies and things like that. So read up on that. If you're interested in rolls, $3 a roll. We usually sell it in the groups of 10, 12, or 10 or 12, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50. And so we have 50 available, which would get you an entire box to yourself. If you're interested in that kind of thing. Guaranteed silver with each purchase. It varies based on how much you purchase. So we go from there. And there's our first gifted membership of the day. Hopefully we'll get a few of those. Thank you, Coining Around. He sent in for one gifted membership, and Dutch Murphy, who just got here, is going to be the lucky recipient of that. So thank you so much, and congratulations, Dutch Murphy. Make sure you're checking out Coining Around afterward. A lot of people that are here are going to be there. We kind of have this cool thing where we kind of help each other through the streams. Get a lot of common people, and it tends to work pretty well. So really appreciate that kind of partnership. And of course, we do some giveaways over there on his channel on Wednesday night. If silver stays below 100, we might turn that back into a two times a week. Who knows? We will see. But when you charge only $3 a roll, there's only so much you can do. So anyway, here are it is an amazing coin family. Okay, looks like. Yep, that's okay. Mouth waters at the sight of you opening the box. Well, hopefully we can take a bite out of some silver here. Hey, yep. All right. Looks like Elizabeth wants to get 10 rolls. And we can do that. So let me change the search order here. And that'll give us 40 rolls still available. Elizabeth being the first one in a new box, you get to choose A1 or B1 for the box. B1. All right, we're going with the two boxes from the same bank today. So A1 will be an extra one. We will have 40 rolls still available. If anybody wants all 40, $120, or you can get 10 for 30, 20 for 60, 30 for 90, and we'll go from there. All right. There we go. We're all caught up on that. And let me get this done. Put the 40 rolls in there. I got to find a way to make this quicker and easier. All right. We've got 40 rolls still available. We're going to go ahead and get going on Sam CB1's box. He is here. Don't see any silver enders that jump right out at me. A couple newer ones, but overall, no KC marks that we see. That's always good. And then we do see older ones, and so that makes us feel like, maybe we could find something. I think I know what's going on with my regular account now. I'm shadow banned for spamming because my bot is using my main account during my live stream. It's a 24-hour timeout, essentially. That's crazy. That is crazy. Looks like Elizabeth has sent in. I see that, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. we're going to end up getting you a pretty decent package. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that to you. So give me just a second. We're going to get Sam started here. And I am sorry that technical glitch gave us a late start. And it looks like Bill Richway has gone ahead and bought the rest of the rolls. So unless I missed somebody else wanting rolls, I don't see anybody else. Thank you, Mr. Ridgway. You got the last 40 rolls. You will have the last 40 in B1. So there you go. Yep, it was coining around. It just so happened to come from him. All right, guys, we are all sold out now. So I'm going to put the sold out sign up. One of my favorite things to do. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to get back to opening up the edges on the rolls. And given our late start due to technical problems, we are going to try to pick up the pace just a little bit. That's right. Always got to like a sellout. Oh, that doesn't look like something, but it could be on a reverse end. Well, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully the weather's treating you well where you're at. It is warming up here. We had lots of rain overnight. Hopefully it's not too bad where you're at. Not a lot of severe storms. It's actually been a fairly quiet month of May, and here we are at the end of May. I want to know how in the world we got to the end of May already. I mean, in 25 more days, we'll be halfway back to Christmas already. How crazy is that? And then that means that Mrs. Al and I are about a month away from our cruise. It'll be 30-year anniversary for us next month. Summer is here. 95 here in Arizona. That almost seems cool, doesn't it, for this time of year? Not wishing it to be hotter. I got a brother-in-law that lives in Phoenix. Can you believe it? Oh, Sam, you're going to like this box. I see an ender. Now, don't go getting crazy thinking barber or anything like that. It's not that. But we will get to it. It's going to take us about 10, 20, 30, 35, either 37 or 38 rolls. You're going to like it. I promise you. All right, here we go. Let's get started with our first roll. Sam, a very late but a sincere good luck.
Good luck.
Oh no, Elizabeth, you burn your mouth? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, lots of shiny in that one. But well, we know something's coming. All right, here we go. We're not going to have a lot of time to look for the DDOs live on the fly like that. So we'll keep it to the 74Ds. Really nice examples of others if we have them. There's an 82. We always check that one for a Denver or a Philly. It's a Philly. We're looking for that no FG. Opal Rose. Welcome in. Guys is young. Been married for 46 years. Hey, you got it. There's only one way to get to 46. I got to go through 30 first. And hope she's willing to do 31 and 32 and 33 with me. It is not easy sometimes, you know. It is something that takes a lot of work, and if you don't put the work in, sometimes things get a little crazy. All right. 2 rolls in on this one, fam. I'm sure I can convince her. It's like we picked up that extra sub now. Who came in and subbed? Oh, the Fervids did. Yeah, all right. Well, hey, I'll take your alternative identity. No problem. 61 years. Wow. That is cool. Yep. We can't avoid this guy. We're just going to have to learn to live with him. But I'm going to turn that one over because it is a DDO. We're going to dot that one, assuming it's not got a DDO on it. I should say it's a DDO potential. So, all right. Y'all know this is me. This is the long name for Fervid Finds. All right. What we got in here? Looks like there's a pretty good number of newer ones. You have to let me know if we find any 2025s or 24s if you need any of those, Sam. I'm looking forward tomorrow. I should be getting the Enduring Liberty. Thank you so much. We're going to try to show you some money today. We got one coming up. I think you'll like it. He didn't get that ender. Not yet. Not yet. Does give me hope there might be others in there, though, given that it was on the end. We shall see. There's an NIFC 2010 from Denver. That will get us on the board with the find. Dutch Murphy, I am in Kansas. I'm on the east side where, Kansas City basically is 2 different towns, but they kind of bridge the state line between Kansas and Missouri.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
No, it's not over yet. We're just getting started. Let's see. I'm going to do something. Be back later. All right, Opal Rose. I hope we'll see you then. Do some states have better rolls than others? I don't know that it really, geography makes too much difference, other than if you're closer to one of the repacking, redistributing, I don't know, major cities, I think it just depends on the number of banks and how many you're active with and just kind of the luck of the draw. But right now, I can tell you that just about everybody I know is down on silver for the year, so far as roll hunting goes. And I think that has a lot to do with the price of silver and the number of people out here doing this. We still hope that we can find some good boxes coming up. Been in a little bit of a rut, and those things happen. And there's an 82. I think that's going to be a Denver. Yep. So I've got through almost 5 boxes and had no silver. Yeah, we were on about a 9 or 10 box streak here without any on this channel. And then, yeah, I think it's just, so far as in general, the amount of silver out there is probably down. But do you occasionally get that box that just happens to land in your lap? I mean, let's be honest, that's probably where the bulk of most silver totals come from for people. It's finding that 1 or 2 or 3 good boxes during the course of a year that really makes up those numbers. And if you're lucky enough to have bought those rolls, you know, there's not much more I can say than congratulations on that. We've had several of those. I think the G is there on that one. But it does happen. That's right. I need to put that NFC on the board. That's a nice looking 71. Let's just take a look and see if we got anything there. Nope, no doubling on that one. Get over here and put that NFC on the board. There we go. I don't know if they're doing that or not. I mean, I always hear people talking about that being a possibility. There's probably no reason why they can't, but you just never know. I mean, I don't know that there's anybody out there that knows definitively if they're doing it or not. It's all kind of a speculation thing. So, yep, keep on coming in, guys. 33 people are here. That is exciting. It's good to have a crowd. We'll probably get a little bit larger here towards second box. Hello, Tim. Good to see you. JC likes Pam. Good to see you here. Janelle Sonoda made it in. That's always good. Let's find you a little something before we have to wait 38 rolls to find that ender. If I had turned over the rolls beforehand, if we weren't so rushed, I might have done that. But I think this will keep you guys interested for a little while till we get there. Another 2010. This one is from Denver. It's our second 2010 NIFC. And Mrs. Owl's coming home with groceries, so hopefully the kids will be on alert. Oh, no. Got that hot food out of the Ninja Fryer. Got to wait. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. That doesn't sound good at all. It says it's very humid outside. I would tend to believe it. That's why we're inside looking at coins. For good speculation, thank you. If CIA is stealing 40 million in 308 gold bars, yes, Fed Reserve workers are taking silver. Can't rule that out, can we? Looks like Mrs. Al just got home. All right, kids, go get your groceries. Help your mother.
Trees go first.
10 rolls down, 2 NIFCs to speak of. And we might have another NIFC here. Kind of looks at 2010 Philly. Man, it's always interesting how they get the same year on so many of those. So third 2010, this one is the first one from Philly. I'm going to try to show you that money. It's coming up. Hopefully we'll get more between now and then. Raymond Lungy, how we doing? Wolf Metal Stacking, welcome in. Earn your 1 trip membership. What? What is that? Not sure what that is. Good to see you guys back in. Always good to see familiar faces and a few new ones along the way. Hopefully you guys will reach out and tell other people, hey, check this guy out. He hunts $50, and sometimes I even get them. There's a fourth 2010. It is the 2010 NIFC show right now. Okay. Just wanted to take an extra look at that one. It seemed like maybe there was something going on there, but no, not really. Be right back. Groceries, bring them all in one trip. Oh, I got you. Yeah, we'll see about that. If it's all hands on deck, maybe they can. She's been gone a while. I bet you she got a lot of groceries. There's the call, grocery helpers. I'm home. There's always a chance that I may have to jump up and do that. Check on the pizza. All right, Paula. We're just getting into roll number 14 for Sam. And the fourth NIFC is up there on the board now. We're going to try to show you some money. Yep. Oh, another 2010. Now the Phillies have taken the lead 3-2. And there's another 2010 Philly. What's going on with these 2010s? There'll be probably another one here shortly. How many does that give us now? 2 more. Get it up to 6.
Speed, Copper.
All right, roll 15, and we've got 6 NIFCs. Joey Brown, welcome in. Raymond Longy, thank you for the gold coin. I'd really love to have a gold coin. I'll take the virtual one. Everybody wants to see the money today. We're trying. Hey, there's one we don't see all the time. 2018 Denver. That's the first non-2010 one that we found. Almost feel like we found something special there. Silver Serpent, welcome in. Joey Brown, welcome in. We're up to 40 likes. And 7 NIFCs through 15 rolls. Get into roll number 16 for Sam, CB1. We know we've got an ender coming up. And if it's the first silver that we find, you're going to like it because we get to double it.
He not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do. Oh, who else did I miss? There's a few people we haven't seen in a while. I reached out to Seaweed Coins, but I have not had a response. So I'm actually kind of nervous that something has happened there. I don't know if any of you in Canada have any way to find out if you've got phone numbers or contacts or something like that. I'm a little concerned what might have happened. We have doesn't seem like anybody's seen him recently. He used to be on here all the time, or maybe I forget if he said that he was going to be away on a trip or something. But I don't know. It seems like it's been long enough to be on a trip and then be back. It's not like Woozy that told me, "Hey, I'm leaving on a work trip that's going to take me like 4 years to go do. And I'll be back." And then he comes back. Come back. I have asked both Mary and BH about Colin. I heard from him either, but I know his computer pretty much died a little while. Oh, that might be why. Okay. So he needs technical expertise. Okay. Well, that's good to know, Fervid. I appreciate you passing that along. That's better than speculating. So we have a NIFC ender, 2010 Philly. We're back on the 2010s. It's going to bring us up to 8 NIFCs. We're on an NIFC roll lately. What is going on with that? Let's get on a silver or a proof roll, Thank you, Scrap Metal Racing, for the silver star. And there's another 2010. This one's a Denver. So Denver's deciding to not get left in the dust. And no DDO on that one. Yeah, come on, silver. Don't let this ender be the only one in the box. We're up to 9 NIFCs now. Unless you want those NIFCs, Sam, I mean, there'd only be 3 of them I could give you because I'd give you the best 2010 Denver and Philly, and then the 2018, which is the only one that we've got out of that year, and mint. So assume if you don't want those, we'll be trading that out and give you something for them. Let's see. I have no doubts he's just spending all his time at Tim Hortons, right? You know, I mean, we haven't heard what kind of donut he's gotten lately. He went to the donut shop and never came back. We miss you, Seaweed. I hope you get a new computer, or at least one that's going to work for you, and get back to joining us, even if it's on your cell phone. Hey, guess what? It's a 2010 NIFC, guys. Got another one. And there's another one, only this one's from Philly. All these 2010s. What's going on here? Somebody must have opened up a roll of these and emptied them into the stream. Why don't you do that with your silver, guys? There's another one. Third one in this roll. And a fourth one, another ender. 20. That's 4 more NIFCs. Holy cow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 NIFCs now. Let me double check that. Yep. 13 NIFCs so far. That is just crazy. We're only 21 rolls in. It is an NIFC dump. Nice. NIFC. I see where you went there. Only the one KC coin. I don't want to jinx it, but only the one KC coin. There's a Philly 82. Can we get a no FG on it? That's not no and no FG. That is FG. Hey, 2010 Denver. Who would have thought it? It's a 2010 NIFC dump. Digging Dave. Hey, good to see you, Digging Dave. We are on an NIFC dump, apparently. We will see how it goes, though. How you been doing, Digging Dave? Been seeing a lot of the shorter form videos out there. Haven't been able to make it by for any of the lives lately. That one's pretty. That one's ugh. Looks like it's been setting in something kind of gross. I want to get that out of my hand, but that one's toasty. That's a toasty one. Good. Good to hear that you're good. Keeping the Sharpie in business. Yep, I saw that one too. It's reverse facing on the end. Digging Dave, you'll have to let me know if you ever see some of those in the $50 that you hunt. That comes from my area. This guy decides he's going to put that on way too many coins. Don't lick the coins. I'm not going to lick those coins. Getting close to the halfway point on this box. That looks like Art. That looks like Art lost his lunch on it. Well, hello. We have outlet number 4 here. You got to lean in closer or else they can't see you. There, she's the floating head behind me.
I just ate mac and cheese of eternal doom and despair.
Mac and cheese of eternal doom and despair.
Yeah,
What is that all about?
it's very, very spicy.
Oh,
Uh,
did you guys just make mac and cheese?
I made some, but then Mom got another box of the same kind.
Oh, that kind that you were, that's the one that was different, right?
It looks good, and yeah, it looks good till you try it. It's deceiving.
Another 2010
You want to
Denver.
try the mac and cheese with eternal doom and despair?
Not until after this stream.
Yeah, it's bad because I have a high spice tolerance, and I'm the one chickening out on it.
Number 4. Yep, that's right.
Hello.
She's number 4.
I gotta go prepare a bowl of ice cream.
She's going to go get some ice cream now because...
For 3 because he's planning on doing the same thing.
Oh, no. Who, Ben? Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he has a lower spice tolerance than I do.
Probably.
Works up.
So it's almost like a food challenge. Hey, Dad Spare Change, welcome in. Lisa D, good to see you. Sam Wilson, welcome. Welcome in. That puts us at 40 people, and 42 people have hit that thumbs up. 8 more, and we'll be doing our first giveaway. Silver Serpent, congratulations. What Guam West Point? I found a 2019 W War in the Pacific Quarter yesterday. Nice. That is always good. And Coin Junkie hit one of our bigger jackpots, the triple owl on the slot. 17 NIFCs now. Holy cow. Just got to turn these and see if the Joker's been doing a thing on them. I'm thinking about putting in those KCs as another category. It would not count towards a fill the board, but it would just be kind of fun to track. Unless there's tons of them, and I don't really want to do that. But all right, we're officially halfway through this box, number 25. Oh, I'm sorry, Dads. I missed that. All right. Gonna keep cruising here, trying to make up a little time that we lost in the beginning. There's a different one, 2006 Philly. That's our 4th different type for year and mint, but there's our old friend 2010. There's a 2024 if you need it, Sam. I'll set that to the side. Let me know if you like that 2024. All right. All right, we're getting into the second half of the box. Let's go. Time for some silver. I agree. Almost to 50 likes as well. That is true. Got a little extra paper or string or something. All right. And let me put these other 2 NIFCs on the board so I don't forget about them. We're almost to a full roll of NIFCs. On B, the 6. Almost 50 viewers, too. Yep. I think our next like is going to put us at 50. And then we'll see if the giveaway tool actually works. I'm pretty sure that one's not going to be DDO. There's 50 right there. All right, let me get through this roll. good looking 71. No DDO on that one. Looking 97. All right.
Kansas City.
All right. Let's get going on the 50. How many likes? Hold your ears. It's great timing. 50 likes giveaway is now started, guys. Okay, it's working now. All right. Your chance to get in and win with an exclamation point GAW. Now, say, man, we might get through a whole roll without a DDO possibility. Hello, Terry Carlisle. Ron Pierce is here. Welcome in, Ron. Who else do we have that we haven't seen? Mike Schleins is here. All right. Make sure you're getting in. You got about 2 minutes to get in. We're getting closer to that ender. We're just hoping before we get there, maybe there's a friender, as a certain RFT would say. Ender friender. That's what we want. All right. I will say that it has been a while since we found one of these on that ender. Been a while since we found one, period. It's been even longer since we probably had one on the end of a roll. But it might be the only one in there. If so, it's a good one. So keep those likes coming in, guys. No need to hit pause on that now. That's the only way we're going to get to 100. Keep them coming. Yep, there's another. Every one of these that he has written on is at least a possible DDO, which should tell you something about how he does what he does. He's pretty much just looking for silver. And, you know, why not? I guess. Need another guitar pick. That's right. I need to get the mail out in the actual box. I've got it all ready to go, and a few of you probably even got emails saying that I have labels created, but I have not gotten it out to the post office yet. So I apologize for that. I will continue to work on that and make that happen this week. So if you've been waiting a while, I do apologize. All right, we've got 36 people in out of 44 people here. Good luck, everybody. The 50 likes winner for today is going to be Colonels Collecting and Detecting. Congratulations, Colonels Collecting and Detecting. You have won the 50 likes. Let me know how many shuffles. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's awesome because, yeah, we got one back that said that you don't live there anymore, which is really weird. You liked it. I liked and subbed. Thank you. Would love gifted memberships. Yep. All right. So, Colonels Collecting and Detecting, let me know how many shuffles you would like. And if you want to, anybody that gets something from rolls or from giveaways, as we get closer to 2,000, we're hoping to build up kind of like a little winner take all type prize chest. If you'd rather help out, save me a little shipping, and we can put it into that chest, and then somebody on their 2,000 sub celebration will kind of win them all. We could do that. Oh, that's waiting a while. I know he's had with his house stuff, he's been very, very busy. So, Colonels, are you out there? This isn't necessarily a must be. You don't have to say here to get it, but his Colonel's out there. Oh, he said 5DSF. Okay. You know what? I need to get those wheels up here. That is what I missed out on. Hey, Argent Appeal Stacker. Got a new name, Argent Appeal Stacker, instead of just Argent Appeal. You're here. Okay, give me a moment here. You might have. No surprise. This is not your spin. This is just so it's not the first spin. Oh, I got you. Well, that makes sense. All right. Now, he said 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume that's what he meant. Okay. I hope you get that soon, Silver. Hey, 40% $50 is not a bad way to start things off with our giveaways. And we'll shuffle 5 more times and put a little something in the EOS to sweeten that pot. We haven't even talked about that one yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one's for the EOS. Like a little more silver going in there. You are very welcome, Colonels Collecting. Let me see here. Grab this one. Skipping rounds for the birds. All righty. Let's come back to our regular screen. All right, Arjun, thank you very much for that. Come by when you can hang out a little longer. Okay, for Colonels Collecting and Detecting, this 1967. It's a Kennedy with the chicken pox or something. I don't know. Don't lick that one. Congratulations, Colonels Collecting and Detecting, on that win. That is nice. And let's talk a little bit about the EOS now. EOS is going to have, for starters, this foreign coin. That looks like 50 cents, centavos, something like that. 2012 version of it. And that is coming to you from the Estados Unidos Mexicanos. There we go. So you will receive that if you win the EOS. And we have added to it 1954 Rosie Dime. Looks like this one was made in Philly. Yep, Philly. A little silver, a little foreign. Measles. Might be. All right, let's get back to our hunt.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
We might not be. Another 2010 Philly Ender. That one's got a little ring rash on it. That's from the crimping tool snagging the edge of it when it was putting it into a roll. Ring of death is what we call that. All right. Yesterday Alexander Santana got a package from me. He thought he made a mistake. Thought I made a mistake on the date. It said 5/27/26. It had another date under it, 11/8/24. It's been in Springfield for a year and a half. Isn't that crazy how the post office does that? But they want more money all the time. I'm just hoping they get me my passport soon. Oh, hey. So the Ender's not going to be the first thing we find. It is a friender, and boy, howdy, that is white. That is white. Let's see what we got. That is going to be a beautiful 1964 Kennedy. Very good looking. That one is from Philadelphia. Guys, that's called silver.
Silver?
And Sam, we are going to match that silver. That's the first 90 we've seen in a while. It's not as good looking as the original, but there's another 64 silver, also from Philly. So congratulations, Sam, on that. We got silver in a box, guys. And there's going to be more than one. Man, I got to see if this 90 button still works. Oh, good, it does. Congratulations, Sam Seeby, on some silver today. And we've got our 20th NIFC, a full roll of NIFCs. Congratulations, Sam. That looks great. Just laying down, I see silver. Sam, there's going to be another one coming in about 6 rolls. You will like it. I promise. Thank you for the gold coin. I think I missed another one earlier. Send a gold coin. Thank you. Thank you for the gold coins, guys. Oh, it's exciting to get silver back on the board like that. It's so much better than not getting it. Thank you, Raymond, earlier for this gold coin as well. Gifted memberships still work, guys. Those help out a lot. Those help me get the shipping paid for. All of this actually helps get the shipping paid for. So don't think I'm not appreciating the tools that you guys use on it. I don't know what I think they keep like half of that or something. Another 2010 NIFC. There's so many of those in here. There's only been 2 that haven't been 2010s. That's crazy. There, speaking of gifted memberships, there's Coining Around with one. And Ron Pierce is going to get it. How about that? Lisa D's been a member for 16 months as a barn owl. Thank you, Lisa D. And thank you, Coining Around. Guys, make sure you get out to Coining Around after our stream today. He's going to have all kinds of fun stuff going on tonight. Giveaways, coins, auctions, all the good stuff that you've come to know from these channels, especially his. He's got a lot of people that do giveaways. Very generous community. Helps him out, helps everybody out. few names and faces you'll see over there that you'll see here, and a few you won't. We got to get the faces that are here that don't go there to go over there, and then the vice versa. Then we'll get to 2,000 real fast. Probably faster than I'm anticipating. All right. I think for 2000 celebration, we're going to go down the route that we did for the 5-year, and instead of getting like big chunky shiny like silver rounds and stuff like that, not saying there won't be any, but we're going to work on getting maybe some older stuff that's still cool to get. But I got to get some more dimes and more nickels and stuff, because we've been on a run on those lately. Got to replenish. Oh no, that guy. Welcome in. Oh no, that guy. We got silver, and in about 3 rolls, we're going to have more, because we can see it on the end. Not in this roll, though. Man, that was exciting. I had the feeling we were going to see something. And it might be really smart to have gotten that B1 box that's the I picked up at the same time. You never know. There might be more in there. Thank you, Lindsay. I am trying to show some money. We got some silver. And we've got that guy. Only the 3rd one of those. 4th one, I should say. What is going on here? That is really gummed up, but it's got a lot of luster on it too. Make sure that's not a proof. No, it's from Philly. 1989 Philly that looks that good, but still all caked up with something. Strange. Interesting. Yep. Donkey Sock. Welcome in. And we're getting everybody here. 42 people are here. Thank you so much, guys. 61 likes. Well on our way today. Let's keep it rolling. All right. Got to open one more roll before we get to the ender. And we're going to have a friend before we get there. That one looks old. That one looks old. Look at the wear on that, on the reading. And a little nick there. Oh my goodness, we got a walker. We have got a walker. 1941 Walking Liberty $50 from Denver. Check it out, guys. You know what that's all about. Yeah, that is exciting. A couple of 90s. And there's one coming up on the next roll ender. So, I don't know. We may be getting into a section of the box that has more than we expected. That may not be the end. That may be the start of something. And then the question will be, is the other box, if there's more in this last 14 rolls of this box, does the sister box that we picked up at the same time have something in it? We might be able to get back on track a little bit today. That would be awesome. Well, here comes the ender. And it's a Walking Liberty as well. Let's go ahead and open that up. Oh, that one's been polished. That one's been cleaned. But it is an ender. It's the only one in there. I got that old edge. There you go. That's what they look like. Remember what silver looks like? 1942. And that is from Philly. We've got more silver in this box. When's the last time we had 3 silvers? You gotta love that. That's not 2 silvers, that's 3 silvers out of the box. Three 90% silvers in this box. And unfortunately, we were sitting on 2 for you, David Carlisle. But now we're up to 3. Well, you got me woke up, was almost asleep, so I lay down and a 64 comes up, now wide awake. That's right, Sam. Now we got to see what these other 13 rolls might have. Sorry to do that to you, Sam. I know you need the rest. But finally, we're going to have something I'm going to love bringing to you. That is awesome. That is right. And there's more. There's more. Another one right there. That one looks newer. That's going to be another 64 90%er. These look like the rolls, the ones that I got out of that roll. You can see the reflection in it. That is nice. Let's do it again.
Silver.
I bet you will be, Sam. 4 90%ers now. Wow. This feels great, guys. This feels so good to be back on some silver and some 90%ers at that. Oh, my goodness. Just imagine if you hadn't gotten this box, if you and Elizabeth hadn't picked these 2 boxes, this would have been the one that I chose. Oh, my goodness. That is incredible. So happy to find some silver. And for a guy that buys a lot of boxes and doesn't always get the silver, Sam, you're going to get even more. Because by buying the box, you get another 90%er. Just for buying the box. So I think your Casey is slacking. Yeah. That's okay. I almost expected to see more in here, honestly. David Rubin, good to see you. Yep, let some people know, man. We are finding some good goodies. Hey guys, there's silver over at Copper Owls. Let's go see that. Hopefully we can do that. Nothing in that roll. Hope I get some goodies. I hope you do too. If you get the first 10 rolls out of this box, it wasn't looking so good, just in IFCs. But these last 5 rolls have been really fun. Plus, we get to look for DDOs for you, Sam. Which, if you give me a little time after the stream, I will do that, and we'll figure out what all you got. Sam lives about 10 miles from me, so it's a little easier for me to get him his stuff. Oh, that is out of sight. That's huge, man. you're going to get like a total of 6 of them at least. We've still got 10 rolls to go. And that one's really shiny. But I think you're okay. You're still finding silver amidst all these newer ones. There he is. We knew he wouldn't let us down. Sam, do you want the 2024 Denver that we found? That would be the one question I have for you. And then for your 90 for buying the rolls, let me know what you would like. I've got Kennedy, Benji, or Walkers. Benji's the only thing you don't have. I've probably got more of those than anything. But it's your choice, sir. Yeah, we might have a little something there. I don't see an FG. Let's blow it up. No, I see the outline of it. It's really faint. That's probably just the last time they polished it before they rubbed it all off, but it is there. All right. Hey, it's cool that a few of you guys got to stop by and actually see us find some silver. Get pretty darn excited when we do that. All right, there's a toasty edge. 2024 Benji would round out the 90s. Well, you might have to live with something older than that, because there's another one. That is awesome. Another Walker, 1942. This one from Philly. More silver in the box, guys. This is quickly turning into a much long-awaited box. I'm so excited, I'm shaking. It has been a while. I would have been thrilled if these were 40s, but they're 90s. And this is how it goes, guys. That's our 5th 90 found in the box. I hope the other has it too, man. Hey, Lost and Finding, how you doing? Look at that column, or look at the one that says 90%, and let me know. Are you loving that number just a little bit? I may have guessed a bit low. Well, right now, you still get a war nickel. If we go one more, you'll get an Indian head. There's another 2010 NIFC. Oh, hi, Mark. All right. Man, what a great box. We needed one like this. I was telling you guys, the longer we go, the longer we have a dry spell, the sooner we're going to be finding one of these. And we have found it today. 7 more rolls to go, guys. We may not be done yet. Now I'm like peeking around the corner at these and seeing, oh, what's this one got? Didn't hear anything in this roll. Digging Dave put out a video. Another 2010 Denver. Let's pay for my box, I think. Yeah, probably. I'd say you're probably ahead today. All right, 6 rolls to go. What will these rolls have in them? I'm trying to make sure that we're on the camera when we open them so we can all have that thrill if there's another one. They were all kind of clustered there for a second. That one's an 82 Denver. Don't even need to look at that one. It showed itself pretty easily there. Another 2010 Philly. Put those 2 on the list. Now up to 24 NIFCs and 5 90% silvers. One more time, Sam says. All right. Elizabeth's looking at her Canadian dimes. Well, only one in there that I thought, but I don't think it is because I see some copper showing through. Didn't hear it anyway. Man, am I glad that 2023 doesn't have anything to look for. We'd be here a long time. Both metal stacking. How's it going? Let's get one more for Sam, you know? Get it up to an even number like 6. And there it is. That might not be a 90, but it is silver. 1965, first year of the 40%ers. So now we got the 40% too. Congratulations, Sam, on a 40%er. And you know, that's still silver.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Boy, that doesn't come through quite right. Sam's heart's got to be going like this. Let's fill that board now. Got to get that miscellaneous. You might have a miscellaneous over here. I might not know until after the fact. If we hit a fill the board off camera, then we will start the next stream with a fill the board giveaway. You almost get a little leery about the 40% because, you know, so many of them have been fakers and we've been so eager to see silver that it's hard to say when we were going to actually see it. Kind of had us a little gun shy. So 6 silvers on the board, a 7th one for the match, and you'll be getting an 8th one just for buying rolls. See, that's the way we got it lined up. We take care of you with some guaranteed silver by buying the rolls. And then if the box produces, then you just have that much better day. And we're having a great day. I need to get one of those shirts from Tupac. You know, it's a good day. Copper Owl, good day. I almost expected there to be something in there for some reason. Next to last roll in the box for Sam CB. Say we have pretty well caught up on our time. All right. We have time later. Maybe we'll look through some DDO possibilities, but pizza's now cooking. All right. Pizza for dinner. Last roll. Well, Sam, I think that's going to be the end of the silver in the box, but man, what a ride. What a ride. You picked a great box, Sam. I think he's going to have new confidence in those flat boxes now. That's all I've been getting, even from Brinks. I haven't seen their double stack boxes in a while. About a month or so. All right. That's going to be it on that box. Congratulations, Sam. We got one more NIFC to put on there. We got quarter of the way to 100 on the NIFCs. Sam, 2024, did you want that one or not? It's in pretty good shape if you want it. 24D. I'll set it aside to see if you want it or not. Here we go. Line it up. All that silver. That one was the match. The rest of them were found in the box. So 3 Walkers. And then we got these 2 really good looking Kennedys. We matched it with a Kennedy 90%er, and then we got that 40%er. Look at all that silver. Well, we now know I will not be a modern day fire starter. Yep, you wanted to. Absolutely. We'll see you later, Argent Appeal. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out while you could. All right. Let me get your card started here. That is, whew. He says yes on the 2024. We'll happily throw that one in for you. And then NIFCs. What are you thinking there, Sam? We got 24, 25. 4 or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24. I don't bank them anymore, actually, Sam. So what I can do is I can get you the best one from each year in mint. If you need extras, we can talk on that. Otherwise, I end up taking them back. So I'll hold them off to the side here. You can figure out what you want to do. We actually had 24, so I was up 1 too many. Okay, so let me get to writing on here. War nickel. Well, let's see. I mean, with 24 of them, that's $12. That could get you a quarter if you wanted to just exchange them out straight up like that. I do the exchanges still. So all right, joke. If you want to keep some of them, we can talk afterwards, Sam. But if you wanted something for all of them, I'd be willing to throw a quarter at it. guessing that they're a little more than $12, but it's close. Moon over Miami, how we doing? Extras, you got the 9% Kennedy match. And then let's see. Okay, thank you, Quarter. Yep, all right. All right, we'll exchange those for quarters for a quarter. Okay, so what kind of 90 did you want, Sam? I may have missed it in the chat. If I did, I apologize. But Kennedy, Benji, Walker, I have more Walkers than any. I'm sorry, more Benjis than anything. But let me get out. The war nickel is cheaper. Yes, it is. Benji, he says, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to get you a couple quarters out. And we'll get you a Benji out. Now you're getting one of everything. Yes. Hello, number 3.
Hi.
Hi, we found silver. A whole bunch of it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Number 4 and I both tried spicy mac and cheese, and it was really bad.
Was really spicy?
It wasn't even that spicy for me. She thought it was really spicy.
Oh.
But it tasted really bad.
Oh, my. Well, I guess that won't be something we need to worry about again, huh?
Nope. I can make normal mac and cheese and add my own spice to it.
There you go. That's probably safer for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, obviously there's no skunk on this box, so you're only going to get 5 spins on the wheel, Sam, but how many shuffles between spins are you going to like? While you're letting me know, we're going to get you the 1936, I think. 1936 Denver on that Merc dime. 1943 Philly on the war nickel. 1952 Denver on that quarter. And then a 1964 Denver on that quarter. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. All right. All right. And just to prove we were out of that box, we're out of that. Took some of the recycling out. I had a big stack of used boxes in there. All right. So we'll get to that. Let's see what we got for your spins now. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff already. All right. I need to switch wheels. How do I get out of this? I need to duplicate and open up the roll purchase wheel. Okay, he said 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. All right, on that. Looks like Coining Around just sold a box. Thanks, you. Oh no, that guy. Congratulations. Hopefully you'll find something. This is not the first spin. off of the default. Hands didn't even get that dirty on those. Those must have been nice ones. Hey, 5-cent wheat set.
Wheat center set.
Or 5 wheat cent set. That's what I meant to say. Well, actually, that's not the one that counts. If I'd listened to myself, then I would know that. All right. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go. We try.
40% half.
Well, more silver coming your way, Sam. Thank you, Paula. That's crazy. I think we got a bicentennial 40%er. Hey, Brambo. It's always Sam. It hadn't been anybody for a while. 1, 2, 3. And here comes number 2. Hey, how we doing, Brambo?
40% half.
Another 40%er. Sam, what are you doing to me? All right, let's try again. 1, 2. Jamie is doing a wolf whistle. Nice. There's a war nickel. You almost got another 90. Nothing but Silver Sam. I think that's going to be his new name. Nothing but Silver Sam. All right. So that was 4, 3, 2. And here comes 1 for spin number 4. Right?
Buffalo nickel.
All the way down to a buffalo nickel. Hey, you know, buffalo nickels are good too. Get that back in there. And we'll do one more spin. The more spins, the more silver you've gotten. So we'll see how this one goes. This is your last one.
$90 quarter.
And another quarter. Sam cleaning up on silver today. Sam wants all my silver. All right, Sam. Here we go. Let's see what else we got you. Luna's having a birthday on June for tomorrow. She'll be 6. Well, we got to give Luna a birthday wish. How about this one?
To a fault.
Happy birthday!
So I think getting these out of the way might be productive.
All right. Joy Brown, this wheel was for people that bought rolls. This is their bonus spins. Yeah, the walkers, they look like they've been, definitely they've been polished, but they're still walkers. I came from a small family, so I had 5 brothers and 2 older, 1 sister younger. All right. All right, let's take a look at what we got. Your first 40 is a San Francisco minted bicentennial. Yes, that's 40%. So that's a little bit different. We got another 40. It's a 69 Denver. Got a war nickel, 1843 San Francisco. We got you a Buffalo nickel. Well, that does have a date on it. I think it's 1919. Looks like 1919, maybe. 1920. No, that's a 2. 1920 something. If you want me to nicodate that, I can try. Yep, he's got all my silver. And then finally, a 1947 Philadelphia minted quarter. That's it. That's all of it, Sam. 1924. We'll go with that. Let's look at it one more time. 1824. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. It's a Philly minted Buffalo nickel too, so not in the greatest shape, but here we go. How about that, guys? Lots of silver. A Benji, 3 walkers, 3 90% Kennedys, so a total of 7 90%ers, 3 40s, plus including a harder to find bicentennial 40%er, 2024 Denver, 3 silver quarters, 2 war nickels, a Merc dime, only 1 dime, and then a Buffalo nickel. So let's get all this silvery goodness. My goodness, that sounds so good. Let's get that in your pouch. No silver, just copper, right? Hey, Jim Thompson, I saw you come in earlier. I meant to say something. I was just kind of rattling on. So let me see if I've got something to put that one in so it doesn't get all dinged up for you. About knocking everything else down. Oh, yeah, box number 2. Who knows what's going on in there? All right, Sam, there we go. And we may have DDOs for you. You never know. I didn't see any proofs. That's the one thing I know that I didn't see. Maybe that's in the other box. Who knows? We get you bagged up, and then we will get on to, we should have started this a while ago. We might do an abbreviated run on this one, but let's get in on our name game. Get in on the name game. Be your chance to win our elimination wheel. That one was from the 40% tube that I had. That if we had found that in the box, I don't know. That probably still would have just been a 40%. Just thinking about it off the top of my head, anyway. Corner Clubhouse, Cobalt, how you doing? welcome in. Frostbite Coins, welcome in. Mark Spafford, good to see you. Thanks for coming in, guys. We've had a great first box. Got silver in that box. It's been a while since we've been able to say more than one. We have got five 90s and a 40. That's crazy. Got these. We will get these all sorted out for you there, Sam. Those DDO possible rehunt. I'm going to go ahead and write up the cards for you guys while you, hey, Crimson Tide, welcome in. Frostbite, my boy in the Navy, he left the country on Friday for his first stint overseas. Sam CB sends in for 5 CopperOwlCoin memberships. Thank you so much, Sam. Frostbite Coins got one. William E got another. Thank you for the 100, Jim. And then we have Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, who just came in. He got a gifted membership. I think he might be sending in a little something too. Vanessa Homestead's got a gifted membership. Joey Brown got one. So all 5 of you just got those gifted memberships. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Got a clapping seal. Thank you so much, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. That's cool. Thank you, Sam. 5 gifted memberships really helps out a bunch, guys. Really do appreciate it. If you're a member, make sure you're shouting out how long you've been a member. That's always fun to see. Elizabeth Flood, you get the first 10 rolls. We're hoping it's a sister box. We are hoping big time that it's a sister box. And then we've got Bill Ridgway. You got the last 40 in that box. And again, we're hoping that it will be a good one. Here on the last day in May. How did that happen? How did that happen? Barnell member for 13 months. Thank you, Sam. All right. Where did my... Oh, 50 likes. We've already done 50 likes. Duh. Get the name game one out. We're almost to 75 likes. All right, David, or Dad Spare Change, member for 35 months at Barnow level. Thank you so much. Wishing CopperOwlCoins family and friends a great day. Thank you so much. We're wishing you one too. Maple Leaf Numismatics, welcome in. All right. How many we got in? We got 33 out of 47 people here. A little bit more, man. Let's get in. Should be closer now. What did I miss there? I think I've been here for 2 hours. I'm sorry, Maple. It's hard to catch everybody. Yep. Son in the Navy is doing great. Doing some good things. He's enjoying getting out and doing things now. Giveaway. Oops. All right. Let me get the next box up here. We can be ready to do that and give you guys just a little more time to get in on the giveaway. We're up to 36 out of 49. I'll be happy to go back to this bank and tell them you came through this week. All right. Gonna get 5 at each end? Yeah, no problem there. As first one in the box, you get that privilege. You can do 5 at each end, no problem. All right. All right. Isn't that how that works? All right. We got 37 people in. I'm going to go ahead and for the sake of time, close the entries. Well, Okamoto might have snuck in. All right. This is where I need to get another window open. No, don't need to do that. Need to do this. Then I'll pull that over here. And we will see who's going to be a participant on the wheel. So for our name game, we draw 10 names. We draw 10 names off of the giveaway entry tool. And then we will make sure your name is on there 5 times. We will do it elimination style. And we'll talk more about that once we're done picking our names. So 10 names will be picked from 37. Here we go. Ron Pierce, you're going to be first on the wheel. And second name is going to be Union Deposit Treasures. Hey, you snuck in. I didn't say hello. Sorry about that. Union Deposit Treasures. All right. Let's go with number 3, Paula Abrams. Paula Pizza Abrams. And our fourth name is going to be Lisa D. Welcome to the wheel, Lisa D. Our fifth name is going to be David Carlisle. He's not done trying to win today. And by experience points, he is our number 1 fan. Number 6 is going to be Coining Around. You got to like it when Coining Around gets on there. Number 7, Tom Thumb. Hey, Tom Thumb. I missed something. Oh, gold coin. Thank you, Elizabeth. And Sam CB says, hold the phone. I'm not done yet. He may not be awake for this, but all right. 8 names are on the wheel. 2 more to go.
The system is rigged.
Elizabeth Flood, you're on. And our last name for the wheel today is going to be Silver Serpent. If your name was not picked, I apologize. We do it randomly. There's no rigged. All right. So let me bring that over. get us on here. And we're going to copy these names so that their names are on the wheel 5 times. That doesn't mean you've got 5 chances to win. That means you've got 5 chances that your name might get landed on. And if any one of your names is landed on, we take all 5 off. So, just oddly wired together. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's see. We've got 6 silvers found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It feels so good to say that. Let's see if we've got too many double ups here. We got Paula, Elizabeth, Coinan, silver. That's it. We can live with that one. It happens, guys. But here we go. Randomly rigged. There you go. I like that. And speaking of rigged, I did not update the rigged winners list. All right, now it's updated. And let's go. Let's start it off. Me? We don't get to eliminate me. That makes sure we have an odd number. Oh, no, not Elizabeth Flood. Well, Elizabeth, we're going to do your rolls next, so I'm hoping your jackpot is going to be in there. It only gave me the chance to remove you once. I need to make sure I got them all. I don't know why it only gave me that one chance. That's a little strange. All right, here we go with number 2. And unfortunately, Silver Serpent, you are going. Remove all. There we go. It likes you for some reason, Elizabeth. It didn't give me a chance to remove all. All right. Let's see. I think we're still good. Let's go. Oh, it got over to Tom Thumb. I'm sorry, Tom. Hey, Michael Martin. Welcome in. And all right, we'll keep going. That's 3 names off. David Carlisle. Oh, no. David, you are a wise owl. You'll be getting an Indian head sent if we don't. Yeah, we did find more than 5 silvers. So Indian head sent it is. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. Unless you want to donate it back to the 2,000 sub giveaway when we do that. Well, phooey. I'm looking to see. I don't see anybody tripled up, so let's keep going. Oh, no. It was either big Lisa D or little Lisa D. And got over to little Lisa D, but it'll take them all out. All right, let's see who we've got left. We've got Union Deposit Treasures, Paula Abrams, Sam Seavey, Ron Pierce, Coining Around. I think that's it. We're down to 5. Here we go. Let's keep going. You're still in it, Paula. But Coining Around's not. Oh, no. He would have given it back anyway. He's a generous guy. Thank you for playing. Let me see. Yeah, we are still looking good on the spread there, so let's keep moving. We're down to our final 4. Oh, Paula survives, but Union Deposit Treasures pays for it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Union Deposit. We're down to Ron Pierce, Sam Seeby, and Paula Abrams. I think we're still good. This will be our second to last elimination. Sam, you can't have it all, Sam. I think he'll be able to live with what he's got. Okay, Paula Abrams or Ron Pierce? We're actually looking pretty good. I didn't have to reshuffle once. So here we go. Let's see how it's going to shake out. Who's our runner-up going to be? Oh, no. Well, hold up. I missed it. Paula was tripled up, so we're not going to do that one. I am sorry. I missed it. Okay, we only have one double up. It's hard to avoid it. Here we go. It might work out that way anyway. And it did. So, no controversy there. I'm sorry, Paula, you came so close, but Ron Pierce, you are going to be our winner today. Congratulations. Let me know how many shuffles you will want. Ron Pierce, your name goes on our rigged winners list. Told you so. Free and give it back for 2,000. All righty, we can do that. Thank you very much, Ron. Let's go out here and let's see what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to 2,000. Going to be a 90% dime. Let's see what we're going to pull out of here. It's going to be a Merc dime. And that'll be a good one. All right. We're going to have for you for the 2K giveaway in 1944 Merc dime made in Philadelphia. Thank you so much, Ron, for donating that back. I really do appreciate that. All right. I will put that right there, and then we'll move it over when we're done. 77 likes, guys. 23 away from 100. Do you think we can get there before the end of the box? I hope so. Speaking of the next box, let's take a look. Are there any enders? We might have to flip these over just because of the last box. Here we go. Thank you, everybody, for playing on the name game. The end of it blew out here. Crazy. All right. Time to sharpen my knife. Elizabeth wanted to do 5 off of each end. I think we might have an NIFC there. Just the way it shines. Royals lost again. That's what they do these days. Just lose, 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 lose. Supposed to be a playoff contending team and lose, 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 lose. Not working out like they wanted it to. Just making sure we've got them all here. Looks like we do. All right, we got all 50 rolls there. I can flip them over or not. We'll go ahead and flip them over, see what we got. I'll keep these rolls on the end where they belong so we don't get that confusion. Let's see what we got. Nothing screaming silver yet. Those yellow, yep, those were yellow rolls previously. So this could be. No guarantees. I don't see enders, but that's no guarantee that we're not going to have something. I'm going to move these all back down to the end of the box. So we keep the order. And Elizabeth wanted 5 off of each end. Do you still want to do that, Elizabeth? Before we get started? Last chance to change your mind. All right, she says yes. So I'm turning over these ends to look at them. Still not seeing anything silvery, but we will take 5 from this end. And then 5 from the other end. And we will move the rest of these down here for Mr. Bill Ridgway. All right, let me get the edges open for you, Elizabeth. While we're doing that, let's give you some good luck. Boy, maybe it'll rub off. That would be great.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right. All right, Elizabeth, here we go. Let's get into it with roll number 1 out of 10 for you. Good luck. Good luck. Can we keep it rolling with some silver in this box? That would be amazing. We start finding 2010 NIFCs. I'm going to be a little bit excited. That would tell me that there's some type of connection there. That would be outstanding. Nothing in roll number 1. Let me write down what we had in the last box before I forget to. Let's see, we had 590s, 40, 24 NIFCs, proof, and miscellaneous that we know of yet. Okay, and all right, there we go. Got to keep them notes, guys. All right, almost 50 of us are here. That is awesome. Let's get a couple more people in, get that likes up there, and then we will have another giveaway at 100 likes. How about that? There's an NIFC 2005 Philly. It's not a 2010, but it is an NIFC. And we like to see those because that generally means we're doing all right. Welcome, new member, Michael Afew. Hey, Michael Afew's been a member now for 11 months as a spotted owl. Thank you, Michael. Means a lot. Really glad that you could make it in. If you've got one of those shout outs waiting for you, let us know. I don't know who us is. It's just me here. We found silver today. Hey, everybody's loving it today. Hoping we're going to find a little bit more for Elizabeth and for Bill Ridgway. Hey, there's an NIFC worth keeping. 1987 Denver. Very cool. We will definitely keep that one for you, Elizabeth. Get those two on the board here in just a second. Yeah, I like finding one of those. Those are worth keeping. They're harder to find. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, that might be the trifecta of we that's here. We. And there's another NIFC 2011 Denver. So maybe. Now we're up to 27 NIFCs total for the day. 7 rolls to go for you, Elizabeth. Hey, Hunter Boucher, how you doing? All right. Oh, 2010, Billy. That could mean good things. That could mean good things. I think we got another one here. 2010 Denver. I think it's time to get our hopes up. And we didn't see it all the way through that box, but there's another 2010. All of them in this roll have been 2010s. That feels a lot like the last box. That feels a lot. There's another one on the end. 4 2010s in that roll. Okay, it's officially time to be like, okay, let's hope that these rolls have it in the middle instead of on the ends, but that is pretty cool. 4 more NIFCs to 31 for the day. It's amazing. All right. I don't want to get everybody's hopes too high, but it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Let's just hope we find them. $2,001, almost an NIFC. NIFCs just have a little bit different shine to them when they're not all roughed up. That's why it's like, okay, that one looks a little bit different. Like it was made for something other than just being out there in circulation, you know? Come on, silver, right? Dutch Murphy is up to number 2. 90%. He's hoping, he's calling for a 90. We shall see. This roll plus 4 more. Got the 2010 again. It's actually a really good sign. The question is, will it pull through or not?
Hello? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
It's not feeling like it. There's another 2010. Craziness, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Calvin M. Good to see you. Been a little while. You missed it. We found 5 90%ers in that last box. And a 40. Two more NIFCs added to the bunch. Brings us up to a double triple. A double triple. We got the four rolls to go now. Looking for that silver, if it'll show up. It took its time in the other box. When it showed up in bunches. Elizabeth's like, give me some rolls on both ends so that I can kind of box it in. Calvin M, thank you. I gotta say, that's not a bad strategy. Will it pay off? That's the question. Three rolls to go. Rooting for you, Elizabeth. I have plenty of them to look at a second time. There's another 2010. Another 2010 NIFC. Realized my hands were getting a little too far away from me. Off the camera.
Until we decided it. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
No.
Hell no.
Heck no. All right. Two more NIFCs. A lot of NIFCs. Come on, Silver, says Sam. That's right. We're seeing the characteristics of the last box. We're just not seeing the silver yet. Is it going to be the big T's or not? We hope not. There's going to be another one, 2010. I could tell it from the reverse that it was an NIFC. That looked suspicious too, 2010. Another 2010. Yeah, with all these 2010s, you got to believe it's coming through. You got to believe at some point. But unfortunately, we are down to your last roll, Elizabeth. Will it come through this time? I don't know. I hope so. $28 NIFCs. Wow. There'll be a lot of NIFCs again this week. Good luck, Elizabeth, on this last roll. Unfortunately, I do not see silver in it. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. We're going to get you some silver for buying the rolls, though. Hey, you got a second 1987. This one's a Philly. So you got a Denver and a Philly. That's hard to do. It's another NIFC, but it's a keeper. You gotta like those. Harder to find. I think you're gonna have maybe another one. Nope. That one fooled me. This one's gonna be, yep, 2010. All right, Elizabeth. Well, no silver, but the P and D of the 1987, those are looking good. And let me see here. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16. Get us to 40. 16 NIFCs in 10 rolls. It's either going to be a real big NIFC box or it's going to be something else. So, Elizabeth, for the NIFCs, again, I can send you one of each year and mint that we have. So I think that would end up being like, at most I could give you the four of those that we found, other than the 87s, because you're getting those automatically. What would you like to do with those? Because that would basically be the four. If you want those, if not, for $8, I'm thinking I could get you 40%. So you can either keep these or get a 40%. We will leave that up to you. Take the 4. All right. So out of 16, you're keeping 6 of them. Yep, that's my count too. All right. So let me get your card written up here. Get your fines. Be 4 NIFCs plus 1987 P and D NIFCs. We'll get you your extras here. And for 10 rolls, that's going to be a dime and a war nickel. We'll get you a dime. Silver Slinky, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey, good find, Hunter Boucher. That's cool. Always good when you're finding a war nickel. That one's kind of ugly. I'll trade that one out. So we're creating quite the little treasure trove for you here, Elizabeth. We will have to figure out how best to get that to you. Good, Silver Slinky. Thank you. Your war nickel is going to be a 44 Denver to go along with your 6 NIFCs. 2 of those being those 87s. Set those there. There's your war nickel. And we have it's dirty, but it's 1941 Philly minted Merc dime. All right, Paula. Hopefully it's good. I think we're having bratwurst tonight. That's always good. Okay, and Elizabeth, one spin on the prize wheel. So how many shuffles would you like? All right, she says 6. Let's go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we go. What are we going to add to it for Elizabeth Flood? Thank you for your 10-roll purchase.
$90 dime.
Almost got to that proof set. Pizza, yum. It is not a pizza weekend for us. That would be next Sunday. I might even be home. I have to see what the plan looks like for next week. I might be flying on Monday. I might be flying on Sunday. We will have to see. So here we go. That is going to get you a 1962 Roosevelt half dime. That would be cool. A silver dime minted in Philadelphia. All right. I'm making up more of those as we go. Thank you, Elizabeth. I hope you'll be happy with those. Let me get some flipped out here because the mouse kept in the pocket, right? We'll put those 87s together. Looking good. And then we'll have these together because they're pretty decent shape. Don't want to get them all dinged up for you. In transit. And then you'll have these. You got the 2005 Philly and a 2011 Denver. Best I could tell real quick like there. All of that will be going to you when we figure out how to get it to you the best way. There you go. Thank you, Elizabeth Blood, for buying rolls, supporting the channel, and always being here. Elizabeth is here almost every week without fail. Isaiah Moses is here. All right. Keep hitting that like button, guys. 20 away from 100. All right. Let's move on to Bill Ridgway. I'm going to start opening up these rolls for you. It has been a good hunt. We need that proof, though, you know? We need that proof. You can't handle the proof. Jim Thompson comes in with a gold coin. And you got 40 rolls coming to you, Bill. I don't know if we're going to find silver or not, but with the number of NIFCs and a lot of them being 2010s, it kind of has the feel of the previous box. And that would be crazy. It would be awesome if we could get that to repeat itself. So, not much. Let's see. Let's give you something to watch while we're doing this. How about, we'll do a couple.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
Yeah, those smart owls, you know, you just got to watch them. And then, let's see. We haven't seen this one in a while.
Sorry about that, guys.
You must be out of your mind, son. You can't get the cheese wherever you please. That's just nasty.
That is nasty. And it happens. Had that happen in a hotel elevator once. I was just like, dude, you know that the odds of me seeing you again sometime on this trip is is pretty high. So is that what you really wanted to do? Oh my goodness. So let's get into the first roll. Do a good luck for Bill Ridgway. Ridgway, where you new?
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck, Bill. Let's see what the first roll is going to have for you. Not too much yet. Let's see. Might have it in a DDO there. I'm saying NIFC so much, I'm stuck on it. Thank you, JC Likes Pam. Let me get Elizabeth's Bree Hunts bagged up here. Yeah. Not a ton of them, but it was 10 rolls. All right. So if you were watching, what is a DDO? It's a double die obverse. So on the front of the coin, if the die had a problem when it was made and it transferred that doubling to the coin, that's how you get it. We can look at some examples should we find one and all that, but I've got more on that we can do later. If you were watching, you saw a silent giveaway going on. Had a few of them. There you go. Silent giveaway was on. And we got 20 out of 50 people that were watching and got in on it. So, silent giveaway time. Let me get the card out here. Where did it go? I had all my cards right here. You got to be kidding me. Where did it go? Oh, well. I'll make it. Oh, well. I'll make another one that says silent. All right. It is time to pick our silent giveaway winner. It's going to be David Carlisle. David's not done winning. All right, but he's got 2 wins now, one for the Wise Owl and all this. So you're done winning today, David. David Carlisle. All right. How many shuffles would you like? You got to be watching the chat for when that silent giveaway comes in, guys, or else you're going to miss out on your chance. Totally not rigged. Two shuffles, he says. Let's go to 1, 2, and here we go. We'll see you later, Wolf Metal Stacking. Thanks for hanging out with us. Looks like you're going to get a 90% dime. All right. Let's go with one of these. That'll be an older one. Not super old, but older. $1939 Mercury dime from Philadelphia. Got paint drying. Uh-oh. Well, if it's actually paint drying, then I understand. But if you'd rather watch that, oh no. We'll see you, Tom Thumb. Thanks for being here. I know, right? David Carlisle wins that silent giveaway. That is always your chance to win something extra, but you got to be watching for it. All right, we are into the first roll for Bill Ridgway. Let's get back into it for his second roll out of 40. We'll see you later, Tom Thumb. Yeah, I hate it when you burn the top of your inside top of your mouth off like that. It always feels weird. 2010 Denver. And IFC for you. Alrighty. I've got some family chat things coming on my watch here, so I'll try not to expose too much information there. Let's see if we can find some silver in these rolls. Another 2010 on the end there. Another Denver. 82. Can we be a Philly? Nope, not on that one. Another 2010 Philly. Somebody must have had a roll of 2010s, Phillies and Denvers, and just dropped them in or something. That's a lot of 2010s. So we're going to add 3 more to that. So 43 NIFCs. I think we had like 44 last week. So odds are we're going to blow past that this week. What we want to see is what came with it. That's already 20 of them in this box. We're not even halfway through the box. There's a 2017 NIFC from Philly. Different. Not a 2010, but there's one. 2010. So many of them. But I'll take those over the KC marked ones. I haven't seen any of those yet. But I do mean yet. Give me a second, because some of these texts I need to look at real quick like. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just need to move on here. Okay. So, sorry, guys. When a family member's health is being discussed, I wanted to at least stay up to date on it. So, anyway, back to your rolls. Roll number 5 for you, Bill. And let's find something other than all these NIFCs. It's a good sign, but only if it produces, you know. Whoop, that one is a potential. 2017 again. That's crazy. Now we're getting a variety of NIFCs. All right, no DDO on that one. We're trying. All right, 3 more NIFCs is going to bring us up to 1, 2, 3, 46. Holy moly. That's a lot of NIFCs. An NIFC fest. Get into your next 5 rolls here. Come on, show us something good. $74D, but not a DDO. All right. I know there's a lot of newer ones, but it hasn't seemed to matter in the other box. Plus, with all those NIFCs, you got to think that somebody had some type of collection and may have thrown it in here. So maybe it's more towards the middle of the box. Maybe not. Who knows? We just hope it's in the box. That the next person that got a box after me didn't get them all. I wish people well, but I want them for you guys. 2018 Philadelphia. Another NIFC. We're getting a few different ones in this box. Plenty of 2010s, though. But Owl, the proof is always in the pudding. Yeah, I know. We just got to find one. Anybody got any pudding? All right, Elizabeth. Oh, there was a dollar one in there, but I don't think it's going to be. Nope. $71 Denver. It had me hoping again. We're going to have another one. 2010 Philadelphia. Sometimes that reverse just tells the tale. $72 Denver, no FG. Let's take another look. Do we have a no FG? Oh, I think that curvature there is the G. Looks like the F might be above it there. So let me loop it and take a look here, because sometimes this is a little more revealing. Hey, Drone Shots. Good to see you. Yeah, that's that. It's barely there. Oh my goodness. We're close. Very close. Yep, that was close. And judging by that sound, it sounds like it's almost 5 o'clock, because that's when the dog gets fed. Oops. Sorry, guys. I started hunting before I switched us back. We're still all blown up on that Zoom. I mean, it's not like it's my first time doing this, but sometimes it just seems that way. All right. Still got 43 people here. Need 17 more likes to get to 100 for the day. That's always our goal. Come on, guys. Rally time. Another 2010. What can I say? Let's have fewer 2010s and more silver in here. Come on now. Gonna get us up to the train is impatient. Watch out. Right? And all these 2010s kind of have us salivating. 2010 again. Have to go back and count how many of them were 2010s. It was real interesting. We had the 287s in those 10 rolls. And I think he got one in each of the 5 on the ends. So that's even more crazy that you got them that way, Elizabeth. Come on, silver. Show up. Got to give the kids what they want. 82. And that's a Denver. I was going to say 2010 coming up. It just had that look. Come on, DDO. No. No DDO on that one. A couple 82s coming up. We got Denver and Denver. Unfortunately, 2 Denvers is quiet, right? I can wake things up with a fire drill.
The fire's shooting at us! What in the name of God is going on?
What's going on? The fire's shooting at us. One of the best lines in that whole show. The fire is shooting at us. 2010 again. I need to update our board. I think that's going to put us up over 50 now. They're right at, well, between those 3, 51. We've now had more NIFCs in this box halfway through than we did in the previous one. But we're way short on silver by comparison. Come on. You're giving us all the signs of it. Let's give us some of that. Come on, 2010. Keeping that going. Another 2010. All the signs are there, guys. I can't make this stuff up, but man, I wish I could make it happen. 2010. 74. Be a DDO. Just for a change of pace. What are you thinking about? Drone Jots is in on the EOS. Bye. Huh? Perplex Mind, good to see you. Have a phone call with love and harass y'all later. All right. We'll see you later, Paula. Thanks for hanging out. I'm good, Perplex Mind. Good to see you. Looks different. That was a bicentennial. It looked a little different. So, on we go. All right. Well, let's keep it going here. No giveaway going on, Maple Leaf. B. Waller, how's it going? We found some silver today, B. Waller. And a lot of NIFCs. Last 2 weeks, we probably found over 100 NIFCs at some point here. Maybe we can keep getting boxes from this group, and there'll be other silver in future weeks. But we found 5 90%ers and a 40 in the previous box. Another 2010. So many 2010s. Put 4 more NIFCs on the board. That is a lot. We had 24 in the first box. 31 halfway through this box, basically. That is a lot. Well, there's a miscellaneous. We got a hole in one. We got the Holy 71D. Let's see if we've got a Holy DDO. Nope. We do have a miscellaneous. If you like to keep the hold one, Bill Ridgway, let me know. I do count that as a miscellaneous, even though it's post-mint damage. We got an 82 Philly here. We do have an FD on it, unfortunately. We had a 2010 Ender. And really nice 71D here. We'll take a look at. You're right. So, Bill Ridgway, if you're still able to hear us, then just let us know what you want to do with the hold one. We'll mark it as a miscellaneous. So all we need is a proof to get that. Fill the board, guys. Rooting for proof or silver. Or both. How about a silver proof? And we fill the board. If you're going to put all these NIFCs in here, you might as well put some proofs too, you know? You got the silver in here. Give us some proofs. Do you want that hold one then, Bill? Cool. That makes me think maybe. Okay, we got 22 rolls left to go, Bill. We're trying to find it. Is that thicker right there? I was going to say, man, don't leap out of the roll at me, but that might be another one. 2013 Denver NIFC. Yes, please, he says. All right, we will send you the hold one. I haven't seen as many hold ones this year as past years either. Maybe people have been keeping those. This one's going to be an NIFC, I can tell you. 2010. How we doing, everybody? 41 of you here. Wish we were still up at 50. 15 likes to go, guys. Can we get there? Kind of felt like it at one point. I'm starting to wonder. Hey man, I'm an NFC lover. They make good gifts. If you'd like to buy some off of me, I'd be happy to send them to you, B. Waller. I wouldn't charge you anything extra, just the shipping and the face value. A lot of 2010s though, so I don't know if that works for you or not. But I can't speak for these because I don't know what Bill is going to want to do with those. I think he wanted them last time. Now I'm going to have 2 packages going your way, Bill. I didn't get the last one out the door yet either. Yep, a little bit of a touchdown. So 3 more NIFCs right there. 58 for the stream. Still stuck on 6 silvers, but man, that could change here in a heartbeat. Gotta hope. Another 2010. What'd I tell you? There's 2010s in these rolls. We saw a bunch of 2010s in the last box, and I was hoping when we started to see them here, it meant silver was going to be there too, but it has not turned out that way. Like a big old tease on us right now. We weren't hoping for that. Elizabeth's done cooking, and she's back. All right. Nope, not going to be the edge we wanted. There for a while, we weren't finding all that many NIFCs, like, 4 or 5 in a box. That's pretty much the average, but that average is going up after today. Holy moly. It's going up big time. Going up by at least like 2 per box because we're really close to having 2 per box based on this box. In fact, I think we're already over that because I think these are going to be boxes 29 and 30. So I have no doubt we're going to get past 60. That's going to add 2 to the average. Not a KC mark coin, but it's kind of a weird Z or a K or something. Haven't seen one of those yet in this box. It's like a Renaissance box. If it had silver, it'd feel even better. Don't have any control over it, but we will continue to try. 14 likes to go, guys. Back up to 50 folks are here. Thank you so much, guys. Always enjoy having 50 of you guys here. Sometimes we'll get a little higher. Sometimes we'll get a little lower. It's all good. 2010. I could have picked that one out of there. So let's see. Looks like Wolf Track's got in on the EOS. Going to add 2 more NIFCs to the bunch. It's going to give an even 60. 60 NIFCs. That's a lot. Another one right there on the end. They're everywhere. There's another one, 2010. 62 now. Looks like Donkey Sucks just got in on the EOS. be getting in there. All you got to do is click the link in the pinned message. Another 2010. Feel like I'm on a broken record today. Another 2010, another 2010. There's a 2020. I do count that because it was like the last year of what I would consider NIFCs. I know there was people getting full boxes of stuff. I don't know. I had to cap it at 2020. All right. I was going to say there's one 2010. Oh no. He showed up. It took a while, but he showed up. I was a couple rolls ago going to say, I don't think we're going to find any of these in here. I had a feeling I might have jinxed it. If I said that, I was for sure going to jinx it. But just mentioning that we hadn't seen a lot was enough. 5 more NIFCs to this bunch. All right. Crazy number of NIFCs today. I just can't believe we're not finding the silver in this box that I thought we would see because of all these NIFCs. Clearly part of the same group. Maybe we'll find more next week in those boxes. It's hard to say. $20.10. We might be headed for 70. $20.10 again. Let me mark this KC1. The only one so far in this box. It's been nice not having like 100 of those. But I don't know what else is going on, guys. Other Dave's not here, man. What else is going on? We need to find a proof or fill the board. We have some work travel coming up, not this week, but the following week. That could interfere with my ability to go to the Tulsa show. So I'm not in love with that. But if what's funny is last year I didn't set up at the Tulsa show like in years past, but I did go down and visited and bought a few things and all that kind of stuff. And it could play out the same way this year, that if I got like an early flight home, get in by noon, take a short nap, load up the car and go, I could almost repeat that whole experience. That's a little nut. A little writing on that one, but it's not anything I recognize. All right. So maybe we'll get to go. Thumbs up, 88. We're down to 12. I've got 10 rolls. You've got 12 thumbs up. Who will get there first? Let's go. Can we find just one silver out of all this and make it worth his while? Come on. Be nice to Bill. I think he got the one and only silver last week, though. Al is awesome. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Arnie C. Boy, just imagine, had we opened this box first and then the other one, ooh, we'd be just going crazy right now, wouldn't we? Groundhog Day. A little bit. This feels a little bit like that. So, Arnie C sent a goat trophy. Woohoo! Thank you, Arnie C. Oh, those are funny. Never know what to expect from them. $20.10. We're getting closer to 70. No DDO on that one. Got 8 rolls to go. 3 more on the NIFC pile. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. 8 rolls to go. Come on, silver. It's not too late. Silver, silver, silver. We'll try to Rudy that silver into place. That 2010 is the worst looking one of the bunch because it's all scratched up. But we're now 1 away from 70, and I think our next one will probably get us there. No, 2000. There it is, 2010. It was 2 away. So now we're at 70, and another one right after that, 71. Guys, we may be heading for 80. I don't know. Another 2010. So many of them. Four more. Oh my goodness. I think there will probably be a couple more in here. Kind of has that feel. And again, maybe not. Oh, there's a 2010. One more. 73, that was my mint year. All right, guys. Oh, you know what? I haven't played any music all day long. That's what's been missing. We'll go music free today. We'll bring it back next week. With all the technical problems, I wasn't even sure what I was going to have today, but I'm glad that cleared up because that would have really gotten in the way of having a lot of fun with that first box. That is for sure. Glad we got past that. 2010 right there. $82. Denver. One of the Philly. And no others in that one. We're sitting at 74 of them. With 5 rolls to go. What do you guys think? Are we going to get to 80 or not? I'm not rooting for it. I'd like to say some silver instead, but my goodness. If you're going to get that many, shoot big, you know? All of these NIFCs, 2018 Philly. 2018 and 2019 are 2 that I don't see too many of. I think that's a couple of the 18s we've seen now. And Scott, I was in high school when your mint year showed up. Yeah, I know. I couldn't help it. You got a head start on me in life. That's okay. I'm like moon landing hold. Right? Three rolls to go. 75 NIFCs. That means we've had 51 in this box. More than double what we had in the previous one. Man, I would trade it out for half as many NIFCs and twice as much silver. Wouldn't that be great? I am actually quite amazed that we did not find silver in this box yet, because this is our second to last roll. There's 2010. $74D. Can we get that DDO finally? Not on that one. I don't even know how many of these are yours, Bill. We're going to count that later. 72, man. Too bad that's not an OFG. That one would be greater quality. That was looking good. Another 2010. We're 3 away from 80. One roll to do it. Will we get to 80? I'm going to be getting pretty close. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 220. 222. I think we're probably going to go past that slightly here. Just my guess with this roll. I don't think we're going to make it to 80, but there is 2010 again. $82D, 2010. Oh, can we get one more? No, we're going to be one shy of 80. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Add 4 to that total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 79 DD or NIFCs for the day. Holy moly. Hey, at least it wasn't all 79. At least that wasn't all we found. Holy cow. 333. Let's see, 80 on top of that would have been 227 or 226 for the year. I'm glad that wasn't the only thing we found, though. You know, I mean, those 6 silvers in the first box. I mean, I wish they would have showed up the way the NIFCs did, because we had 24 in that first box to go with those 6 silvers. When I started seeing those NIFCs, I genuinely thought, man, we're going to be on it again. That would have been thrilling. Man, Elizabeth and Bill, I am sorry we didn't find silver for you in there. I was just like, man, if we see the NIFCs, it's going to be there. And it wasn't. Oh my goodness. I got a third box, A1, from a different bank, though, so don't know. 6 more likes to 100. I'm sure we'll get there. Come on now, guys. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, you got the hold one. Let's see what we're going to do. First of all, Bill, NIFC wise, I'm going to count them out, but be thinking, what is it you want to do? Do you want the best one from each date and mint? Because that would not be as many as you found. There's one roll. $40 NIFCs in your bunch. So $20 bill is what we found NIFC wise. So you got the one hold. We are going to get you a 90% half. So be thinking Kennedy, Benji. We could exchange. Okay. Oh, let me see what the exchange looks like here. Let's see what the exchange looks like today. So a 90% half is $27. So that's a little bit much there. But let me see. 40% are $11. Quarters are $13. Dimes are $5.42. Call it a couple dimes and a 40, if that works for you. All right, 5 likes to go, guys. Come on. Let me know. Okay, 2 dimes and a 40 in exchange for the 40 NIFCs. Whew, that's going to be crazy to write. Oh, he's keeping it, Sam. Half and then 40 NIFCs. Okay. And then your extras. Do you want that 90 to be a Kennedy, Benji, or... yeah, Fervid, we can. I think your 24-hour exile is over. Welcome back, Fervid's Finds. Only Fervid's Finds. Benji, please. I didn't throw a walker out there, but if Benji works for you, then that works for me. Okay. Benji there. And let's see, 90% half 40 and 4 spins. So I'll get out 2 of these. Couple dimes. Yeah, we can work that out, B. Waller. I mean, do you care that like 90% of them are 2010s? That would be the big question I would have for you. Okay. So I don't have all 79, but I think I've got 73 of them. Because 6 of them were kept by Elizabeth Flood. She had 2 87s in their P&D and then 4 others. Okay, so we've got you the hold one. And then your guarantees are this 1957 Benji out of Denver. And this 1965 40%er. In exchange for the 40 NIFCs, we got you this 1966 40%er. This 1941 Philadelphia minted Merc Dime. And another Merc Dime, 1942, also out of Philly. So now we have your 4 spins coming up on our wheel. And let's see how many shuffles you want on that wheel. Did I accidentally shut all those down? Holy moly. I think I did. Oh my goodness. Well, let me get this back open. Five shuffles. All right. Let me get the wheel pulled back up. Let me get the right one open. Actually, let me do this. Sorry, guys. Going to be just a second here. 97 likes. I show 96, but it might update here real soon. Okay, let me get over to that. I'll do those spins just in a second here. I need to get the comment picker. And there we go. I think I've got everything back where I needed it now.
90% dime.
Hey. All right. So 96 likes right now. Let's go over and get your 5 shuffles. Got a goat trophy again. Thank you so much for the goat trophy. Really appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. First of 4.
$90 dime.
And we're going to add a dime to it. That's your first of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go.
War nickel.
And a war nickel. Thank you, Coining Around, for another gifted membership. Let's see who that one went to. That went to Dan. You sent it across the street to Dan? That's too funny. Dan, you should catch that one really easily. Thank you, Coining Around. Sam CB sending another one in. Thank you, Sam. Going to Mayhem and Gridlock. Woo! Sounds like a Allstate commercial. All right. Speedy delivery, right? Thank you, Coining Around and Sam, for those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do spin 3 out of 4 here. Welcome, Mayhem and Gridlock, to being a gifted member. Oh, my goodness.
90% dime.
Give me a second here. I see it. And Jim Thompson sent another gifted membership in, and Big Flip Coins is getting this one. Thank you, Jim. Getting a nice run on those today to do. Wow. It's been a crazy day, guys. We're closing in on the start of coining around. We still got an EOS to do today. We might have 100 likes to do if we keep it up. I don't know where we're at right now with it, but we're doing spin number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is the final spin. Nothing but silver so far.
%40 half.
And it looks like another 40% half is coming your way. It has been an awesome stream, that is for sure. And as a nice transition over to coining around, you'll see it. We're still at 96. We need likes, like 4 more likes, guys. Come on. You betcha, Bill Ridgway. This one is a 1923. I'm going to scope this one. 1923 Merc Dime. That's an oldie. I don't know if we have a mint mark there or not. It might have rubbed out, but 23 Philly, we'll call it. And then a Rosie Dime, also 90%. That one's a 1960. Don't see too many 60s. 1960. And that one has a Denver mint mark. Got a war nickel. 1942 Philly. I love it when we find those. And then finally a 1967. I told you we were transitioning over to coining around. 1967, 40% half dollar right there, guys. Look at that lineup. All those halves and dimes. All right. All right, let's get you bundled up here. Got lots of good stuff there. I hope that you'll enjoy that, Bill. And we'll get you another package going your way. And guess what? I see a number that I want to celebrate.
Boom. Roasted.
Boom, roasted. All right. 100 likes, guys. Let's go ahead and get that going. Find my way back over here because I closed it by accident. 100 likes right there. All right. 100 likes is open. B. Waller, I figure that's probably going to take a small priority box to get to you. So if there's 73 of those, what's that going to be? $36.50 plus probably another 10 or 11 bucks. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We'll get it squared up then. Okay. No problem. So with that in mind, we're going to got about 2 more minutes to get in on the 100 likes giveaway. Yeah, sounds good, B. 100 likes giveaway. That means we're going to put something else in the EOS, which is a little bit light right now with a Rosie Dime and 50 centavos from Mexico, I believe it is. You know, just because I'm in such a good mood after finding that many silvers that really, we've been waiting on a box like that. I am going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shuffles on there. I'm going to add something to the EOS right now just because I'm feeling great. Why not? Get a buffalo nickel in there too. Woohoo! Buffalo nickel. I'm about out of buffalo nickel. I need more. I can't even get the last one out of there. There it is. I'm going to have to watch it. I get so many buffalo nickels and they're all like the same date sometimes. I guess that happens, but I only got 4 left. I guess that worked out since last October? That worked out. I had a full roll of them back in October, and we're just now getting to the end. So 36 buffalo nickel, 36 Philly buffalo nickel will go into the EOS. We will add to it, and it looks like time is up. Let's go over and get our 100 likes winner. And we're going to do that in, well, hold on. It still says 5 seconds. I got to open and close it. Okay. No, please let me in. One more chance there, Calvin. Last chance. All right, Calvin, you're in. Okay, now we're closing it. I think Jim got in there too. Okay, guys, we got to go. 51 people are in. We got to go. Here we go. Wolf Tracks MT. You have won the 100 likes giveaway. How many shuffles would you like, Wolf Tracks? Wolf Tracks, let me know that you're here so we can get you some shuffles. There you go. There he is. How many shuffles would you like, Wolf Tracks, on the prize wheel? And do you want to keep whatever we get, or do you want to donate it to the 2000K thing? That is your choice. Not pressuring you either way. Need to have a number of shuffles from you, Wolf Tracks. And then he says 3. Okay, while we're doing this, if you're not watching, go make sure you're in the EOS because we're going to add to it here in just a second, and we will be awarding it in just another minute or so. Okay, 1, 2, 3 on the prize wheel. Here we go. What are we going to be adding for you? Over to a proof coin. Let's see which proof coin we're going to get you. 101 likes. Hey, Smaug. You're late to the party. We found a bunch of silver today. Not as much as we found for you one day, but we did all right. And this one, if I can pull it out of here, is going to be a proof dime. 1984 proof dime. So let's get that. And 1, 2, 3 for the EOS. He says, donate, please. Thank you, Wolf Tracks. That is very kind of you. And we're going to throw another buffalo nickel in on the EOS. So let's see if we can't get one of the other dates there. Okay. At least we'll get 2 dates out of it. Now down to 3 buffalo nickels. Hopefully we only have one more stream between now and Tulsa. And you don't raid my buffalo nickels again. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Make sure you're getting in on the EOS. It's that linked, that pinned comment, the link, the first link in there. There's that proof dime, 1984S. And Wolf Tracks won it, but he is donating it to the 2000 or the 2K giveaway. Thank you so much, Wolf Tracks. Really appreciate that. Had 2 items donated today. Always a thrill. And then the second buffalo nickel is going to be 1937. And somebody decided to try and paint in around him red. Might have been a house coin of some type, but that'll be the second buffalo nickel in there. So you're going to get 2 buffalo nickels, a rosy dime, and 50 centavos, I think it is, from Mexico. Let's go load up the random comment picker and let's get done here. Okay. Why did it go there? I don't think that's what I wanted. Oh, it's right next to it. Strange things, man. Looks like Coining Around is up and running, so hang in there just long enough to get your EOS here, guys, and we will get you on your way. Let me go get that link. Here it is. All right. All right, we're going to pin the link in here. Everybody refresh your browser if you can. If not, try and hit the speed up until it gets caught up. Okay, we've got the link here. We've got 4 plus, I think it was 4 plus 4 last time. Was it 8 last time? We'll try it again. Practice makes perfect, I guess. So 8 there. How many comments do we have? 68 comments. Not bad for a normal stream. And let me get the timer set up. Reset that to 1 minute. All right. So above me, you see a clock, 1 minute. You have 1 minute to respond with a here if your name pops up here. If it does not, don't yell here. That'll confuse me. But if you do see your name and you do say here within the minute, you will win. Now, if we don't hear from you within a minute, it takes me a couple of seconds to reset things. If you still say here within there, I'll honor it. But once these names start to roll again, it's over. We don't go back, and I'm sorry. So hopefully you're caught up, refreshed, and don't have any lag issues. Oh, thanks, Pa. It was all in one box, too. We started seeing all the NIFCs from that box in the second box, but we didn't find any silver. It was crazy. It's good to see you, Pa. All right, here we go. We're going to draw our first name, first chance to win the EOS, and here it goes. Elizabeth Flood. Well, I think Elizabeth's probably here, but go ahead and say here anyway, Elizabeth. How about high Pa spare time? Elizabeth Flood winning the EOS today. I assume she's going to say here. Oh, EOS here. Elizabeth Flood. Elizabeth, I think we're quickly getting to a box or an envelope that can hold all your stuff. And if that's the case, being international, I think, if we can work out, splitting the cost on that, that'll help me out. So we'll make that work. I'm kind of past the point of trying to do. I'd be doing like 8 envelopes now, trying to get you all your stuff, and I think it'd probably just be better if we split the cost and be done with it that way. So anyway, 100 likes. Where's our winner? Was Wolf Tracks. MT. Silent EOS was Elizabeth Flood. All right. Got that saved up there. 6 silvers today, guys. How about that? Looks like silver's starting off a little bit down. 101 likes, sold out. Gosh, you got to love it today. So let me get back over here and get set up for our goodbye. All right. Thank you guys for a wonderful stream. Now I'm on the spot. Thank you guys for a wonderful stream. It was a lot of fun. And man, when is finding silver not fun? You're going to have to explain that one to me if it's not, because that was fun today. Congratulations, Sam CB, on finding all the silver in the boxes today. I'm sorry, Bill Ridgway and Elizabeth Flood. That's just how it goes. But we found a lot of NIFCs. You guys got some nice extras from those NIFCs, so it's not like you got nothing. So anyway, we like to take care of people here, and you know, I think it worked out okay today. So thank you guys all so much for being here with us on the stream. We'll see some of you over at one more before I go, right? Sam, let me see if I can round something up. Okay. We'll go with that. Let's see. I think there's a Moose that has something to say, but have a good night. We'll see you on the streams. God bless, and we will see you around. Take care of the people around you, especially if they're hurting or if they're hurting quietly. Ask how you can help. You might make their day. You might make their week, their month, their year. You never know. Just do it. Okay, Moose.
Sorry, folks, we're closed for 2 weeks to clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Sorry.
Thank you. We'll see you later, guys. Good night. Doggone right.